Hello everyone, my name's Idiotic Synergy, and today we are having a look at the Maneaters for the Ogor Mawtribes. And I love this squad. I really do. Just look at them. They're perfect in every way. But I don't know why I like them so much, but they just look really cool. I think it's because their weapons are just really weird. Because this guy's got like a massive fish hook. It's such a dumb idea for a weapon. It's just like a fishing hook, but massive. And also he's wearing people's heads, and his armor's really cool. I really like this guy up here, because he's just carrying not just one chest, but two chests, just casually, and he's wearing like a really cool coat, or jacket, however you want to pronounce it. Also, he's got like a little grot helper with, with a bean counter! Oh, that's amazing. I love the little bean counter. I wonder if that's there to help him either do maths or work out how many people he's killed. But I think my favourite out of this wonderful trio of nutbags is this one. This guy down here, just because he's covered in like horns and just armour and fur. Like, it's a really cool model. It's busy, I will say that. It's a really busy model, but I do enjoy that because it's like showing off all the trophies he has, and like, what the fuck is this? Like, what sort of animal that he killed? Like, it's really cool. I like stuff like that. And also, oh, I thought there was 360 view, but there isn't, so yeah, I absolutely love this squad here. Unfortunately, there is one bad thing I have to say. Is the fact that it's resin. That's the one bad thing I have to say, is that it's resin. The other bad thing I have to say is that it's a whopping £60. That's a lot of money for just 3 miniatures. And as much as I like them, I don't think they're worth £60. But I do like the squad, and I do like the sculpts. £60 though, that's a lot. That is, honestly, that is a lot. But they might be really good in game, I don't know. It says dangerous at range, and they don't seem to have any ranged weapons on them. I imagine this guy is, because he's got the massive fish hook, and it probably acts as like a fishing rod. I don't know. The fish hook acts like a fishing rod. You don't say, Synergy, you moron. But I do like these models. Just from like a pure design point of view, I think they look really cool. I like this guy up here. He's just helping, there's nothing wrong with him. And this guy here, he's just covered in armour and horns. Yeah, really cool models, in my opinion. I think they're really cool. This guy, I like because of his little smile. Like, that's an award-winning smile. That really is. Though his hand's all fucked up. Anyway, I think we need to have a look at the rules. I do like the fact that he's wearing heads. Like, that's quite nice. But that hook looks menacing, and I need to know what they do in game. It says range, and I'm very... It turns out they're wizards. It's like the Butcher all over again, where, oh yes, these three, wizards. Right, rules. I'm digressing, I do apologise. But rules is what makes these models, you know, sometimes. They could just be terrible and overpriced. Let me know in the comments down below. Yeah, rules. I'm pretty sure you can kit bash your own. Yeah, if you can kit bash your own, it probably might be cheaper. And yeah, I'm gonna shut up and just jump cut to rules. So, the Maneaters. They are 170 points. Unit size 3, which is quite good, and 50mm base. Now, I looking at the rules and everything, I don't think they're worth 60 points, sorry, £60. I think they're taking the piss, but I think they're quite good in game. So, movement 6, 5 up save, 7 bravery, and 4 wounds. Okay, nothing amazing there. probably the 4 wounds is... I want to say that the 4 wounds is surprising, but I could be wrong. Yeah, there's nothing in his stats that's overly amazing, but the pistols and throwing weapons he has, or they have, sorry, they're quite... I like his weapons, they're quite cool. I'm surprised that they have pistols, if I'm being honest, but pistols and throwing weapons, range 12, attacks 1, and each one is armed with, you know, pistols and throwing weapons, so each one gets 1 attack. You're hitting on freeze, wounding on freeze, rending -2, and damage D3. At range, then half bad, and melee weapons is where they excel at, so slices and bashes. Range 2 inches, 4 attacks each, so if you have a full squad, that's 12 attacks, hitting on freeze, wounding on freeze, rending -1, damage is a flat 2, so not bad at all. And I do like their abilities. I think their abilities are really cool. Been there, done that. After deployment, you pick one of these abilities, and then it lasts until the end of the battle. So, Brawlers, add 1 to wound rolls for attacks made with melee weapons by this unit. Very nice. Crack shots turn the pistols and throwing weapons into 18 inches instead of 12. I think my personal favourite one is Striders, because you can run and still charge later in the turn. Stubborn, do not take battle shock tests for this unit. That's morale. That's just the morale phase. So I think out of all of them, this one might be the most useful one, because you can run in and do some serious damage as soon as possible. And the other ability they have is a barrel of meat and the job's done. You can use this command ability at the start of the hero phase. The command can only be issued by your general and must be received by this unit. Until the end of the turn, each model in this unit counts as 3 models for the purposes of contesting objectives. So they can just, you know, hold an objective for longer. I like this unit, don't get me wrong, but I can't help but think... Oh, and also they can issue commands to their own unit. Very nice. I like the unit. I think it's a solid unit. I like the models. 60 quid, you are... It's a bit much for what you're getting. I mean, you can probably kit bash your own out of regular Mawtribes, and there's nothing wrong with that at all. Just kit bash your own, but I think this unit's cool. I like it, but not worth £60. Really isn't worth £60. I mean, get it if you want. I'm not your dad, I can't tell you what to do, but I will say £60 for 3 Ogor Mawtribes models, and it ain't great. But I do like what they do in game, so if you can get it for cheaper, get it for cheaper, obviously. If you want to kit bash your own, I highly recommend you do that. But if you generally want to buy these models, heaven knows why, because they're resin, then I can't stop you. And it's your money, it's your life, do what you do, but don't be stupid and buy them at 60 quid. Oh dear, it's a shame because I like this unit. I really do. Anyway, I've been Idiotic Synergy, and not all the units I cover have to be like the best thing ever, but, you know, I can't ignore the fact they're 60 quid for free. That's taking the piss somewhat, but I'll see you next time. Remember, take care, stay safe, and look after each other. Bye for now.